Alright guys, so I did a video for us yesterday and I am still going to post it. I honestly, off the top of my head, I can't remember what the message itself was necessarily about. No, I remember a little bit. Maybe it's connected to this one, maybe it's not. But I do remember the energy in the message. It was a lot more, I don't know, like I felt a lot more, wee, This one, not so much. Because it's like I've gotten into the subconscious mind of someone here. So they might be connected. They might, but they don't have to be. This is again another message for Aquarius. Like I said, I might post that one. I might not. It just depends. I'm probably just going to post it because I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I record and I don't post. I guess everything in its right time, but sometimes you just got to go for it. So Aquarius, this is for you. Another one. Happy birthday again, guys. 444 or 444 could be significant for some of you because I'm seeing it strongly, unless you're strongly connected to an Aries or Taurus, because fours are like standing out to me. And I've been seeing a whole lot of fours lately too, but someone here, for whoever this message is for, is actually withholding how much something is bothering them. How much something is, okay, my hair is sticking to my lipstick. How much something is not only bothering them, but scaring them, getting to them. And what is it? I don't know, maybe falling for you. Falling. Even if this is somebody who can tell you they've already done it. Yes, but it's scary. Okay, and we're going to get more into it. And if you're watching for an Aquarius, this is probably reversed, but could be you. This entire message could be reversed, or it could be maybe somebody connected to you if it's not resonating for you. Somebody connected to your energy could be feeling this but not realizing it towards another, or another towards them. It's something that scares somebody here. It frightens them even. Something that terrifies them deep, deep, deep down. Whatever this is does have a significant hold on this individual, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. And I think a lot of them are not. Some of them are, but some of them aren't, meaning to the point where even if somebody knows that there's this fear here deep down, they may not realize they actually need to do something about that, because it's just going to keep happening in other connections with other people if they don't get it worked on with you, or something like that, whoever this is for, vice versa. However, it's, we've all been through a significant amount of our own individual taste of trauma. I don't know any one human being on this planet that hasn't had some sort of something happen that affected them a great deal. What that is will be completely different for everyone, and we're all different. We all take things differently. Some of us have, we could say, an extremely high pain tolerance and or patience or whatever. But this person's been through, I mean, they might even have some sort of PTSD and not know it. I don't think that they're completely aware of all of the things, right? Or any of us, but they're definitely not. And they might have CPTSD, like they've got something, and it highly affects their connections with other people, which can be like a conundrum or some sort of confusing factor with this person. Because, and I did write this down, we'll get to it, but I want to throw it in here. This person definitely is, they're extremely lovable. They're extremely, I mean, you could fall for them easy. You might have already fallen for them. They can even talk about marriage and the future and love, and it's not fake, it's not a facade. I don't think they don't mean it. I think they do mean it. But when it comes to actually doing it, when it comes to actually, it terrifies them. Everybody's different here, so they're going to have different fears. Some of them, it's like they may think the other person will go back to their ex. Maybe they have like an abandonment fear, a wound, a mother wound, a father wound, all the above. They may fear, they're not going to be attractive enough for their partner. They have some sort of body dysmorphia even. It could be a couple of things combined, but we'll get more into that in a second. I feel like this is similar to the equivalent of, if I do this, I might drown, because I've done this before and it was almost the end of me. So This is someone who's saying, I'm tired of the damn near always shaking hands with the end of me, the rise and the brutal falls. Someone's tired of emotional, mental, and spiritual near-death experiences. Though it has created a son of a bitch, and a good one. I say that in a positive way. Though it has birthed and brought forth a beast within them, a soldier, a warrior, a fighter. You know, this is somebody here who doesn't always want to have to be that way. And I mean, how can they even, male or female, whoever this is, probably a female, there's very much in her masculine energy, but if it's a male, he's, you know, he can't even tap into his feminine energy, which we all have both, because it's like, I always have to be this way to protect myself. And even in moments where they are vulnerable, even in the bedroom, or moments of, you know, emotional intimacy or whatever, I think they mean it, but deep down there's always something they're not revealing. And it's not a lie. It's not like, oh, you don't see a part of me. No, it's always like a shield. It's like a warrior who never takes their shoes off when they go to bed. You know, they may take the rest of their armor off because they want that. They do want what they're saying. It's not a lie. They do want the marriage. They do want the partner who they're in love with. They do want it. But there's the side of them that keeps their boots on. I feel like I've heard that before. Is that like a song? Or maybe it's a song where there's boots are under the bed. I don't know. Something to do with boots here. I got boots not long ago. Didn't I? It was for some video. I don't remember who it was for. I also am looking out in the distance and I see a doghouse. There's like some sort of doghouse, you know? Maybe that's relevant here. There's just like this dog, like climbing on top of its doghouse. Anyway, he's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I don't know why that song's coming to me. What's that from? That's random. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jail. Unless somebody is in the jailhouse or has been in jail. Or maybe it's just some sort of something here. Metaphor for something else. In the jailhouse now. Oh, Soggy Bottom Boys. That was from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Anyway, going back to what I was saying here. Yes, this is someone who's like, look, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I'm tired of nearly always shaking hands with the end of me, the rise and the brutal falls, the emotional, mental, and spiritual near-death experiences. Yes, I mean what I say. Yes, I meant what I said. Yes, I meant that I want to marry you, or I'm happy I married you. It depends on where you are with this person, or I do want to have children with you, or I'm happy that we did, or yes, I meant that, but I'm also deep down at the bottom of it, ultimately never quite surprised when something takes a left turn, because, well, history proves that it's inevitable. Like, someone thinks that heartbreak or I'm hearing something to be. Betrayal is even inevitable. Like death being inevitable. Like there's a lot of trauma here. I don't know what to tell you. Unless this is you, there's a lot of trauma with you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely present. And I don't think someone even is really consciously aware of how bad it is with them right now. Like, it's really bad. And, you know, it's hard for them to open up, probably to friends, love, anything. Even if this is someone in a committed long-term relationship or willing to be in that way. It's, some are, some aren't. But even the ones that are, they can say all day, I'm in love with you. We can share all these moments. We can talk about marriage and children and the whole nine. We can talk about moving in together or moving into a house together. Or, you know, being together for the rest of our lives. But ultimately, there's always this fear of this might not work out. This is someone who, I'm telling you, they're truly afraid. They're traumatized, terrorized by the ghost of their former choices. and those of their ancestors, their parents, etc. Like they've been why is the word not coming to me? I feel like this individual's been manipulated a lot. They're not a bad person. They have a very big heart, but they get manipulated very easily, and it's by people who should never manipulate. But that will make it even worse. You know what I mean? It will make it even, it'll, I'm telling you, this is someone who's probably pretty ruined on people. They might not really even deep down on it, might not trust anybody but themselves, to be real. Even if this is someone in a committed, strong, very serious relationship right now, even with you, it's not a personal thing. It's something they probably should talk to someone about. But if they don't know it's there, you know? Like, if this is someone who's deeply in love with you, they may still wonder if you want your ex. Or if, and even though you've never given them any indication like that, but they may feel like, well, I don't know what that is. It's going to be different for everybody. What's actually causing that? It's like an insecurity, even though this person has nothing to be insecure about, because you probably are madly in love with them. That's only if it's relevant here. That's only if you're with this person right now. But if you're not, this is what's happening to the person that you love. This is what's going on. They shut down, they shut off, and they run. And it's because even if they're in love with you or they feel it, I'm telling you. And it wouldn't be anything like, oh, we have to do our best to prove ourselves to them and prove, you know, you could prove all day. This person is going to have to be something that they work through on their own. Like, they're either going to believe you or they're not, you know what I mean? So, but I'm telling you, it's nothing for us to be, like, upset about or pissed about or anything like that, because it's their own personal journey. Like, it's not a personal thing against you. It's their own personal journey. They're having to figure out what this is in there. Yeah. I feel like this is someone who could otherwise be a great adventurer, but through many a trial and error has become conditioned not to fully surrender. Like, no matter how, I don't know why my hair is insisting on sticking on my lip gloss today, but it is just on one. Like, this is a fun individual, you know? Really fun, anything but boring. This person's not boring at all. And they love to live. They love to experience. This person is exciting. And you probably see right down into them, you know? They feel seen with you. They feel heard with you. They feel like they don't have to be something that they're not. Even if this is someone you're not with right now, some of you it's not. Some of you it's someone you were with, or something like that. I don't know. You have a history with them. Whoever and however. Some of you it's just the love of your life, but y'all never been together yet. Some of you y'all were, and some of you are right now. And there's something deep down inside this person that no matter what they say they want, and they do want it, deep down, they're terrified of getting it. If I never let you in, then you can never get out. If I never let you all the way in my heart, then you can never get out. Because I believe they love deeply, they love so deeply their heart would collapse. I mean, just everything in their world would collapse if they give their all, you know? And they could very well give the impression that they're giving their all. It's not a facade. It's not fake. I don't know what to tell you. They mean it when they tell you something, or they meant it. If it was past tense, they meant it. I think this is somebody who feels the same way. Even if some of you, they haven't even told you yet. And some of you they have. Some of you they tell you daily, often. Some of you, it was a while ago they told you. Maybe y'all aren't in contact now, I don't know. But like, this is someone who would hate probably plane rides. Not that they don't take plane rides, but they probably hate plane rides because they can't keep, you know, some sort of what's that when people say keep your arms, or keep all hands and feet inside of the operating vehicle at all times, you know? This person would hate an airplane. Maybe they don't like heights. Maybe they like heights. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Because I see somebody right now wanting to be in like having to take an airplane to go somewhere. And like does not like it because they want to keep their feet or like their arm out the window, but they can't. You know, you got to go all the way in a plane. It's not like those, you know, riding a car and you can roll down the window or something like that. Or, that's what I'm talking about here. Like being all the way in like that, where you're at the mercy of the other person who could completely wreck you, who could completely crash your life, crash your world, destroy you, rip you to shreds, leave you with a shell of the person that you once were. Though a flight looks rather tempting, you might prefer to take the road. Someone here prefers to take the road. I prefer, you know, and they may use many reasons why they don't fly. Maybe it's the price of the gas or the price of the trip, you know. Maybe they just prefer road trips and seeing the scenery, or maybe it's fear of flying in a different way. And this could all just be like symbolic of something else. It doesn't have to actually be someone doesn't like flying here, but someone may. They're so scared. Even if this person wants to, the moment something feels off, they run or push away, maybe even sabotage. I mean, we don't really feel that word here, but we'll just throw it out there. Here we go with the lip gloss again. Because it's easier than trusting entirely and being brutalized ultimately. After all, that's what happens every time. You could say this person's a bit cynical, but it's deep down. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what they're showing on the outside. Some you can tell. Some you can't tell because how expressive they are with their emotions with you, how intimate they can be, how whatever, you know, how the relationship looks right now. Y'all could be planning a wedding. Y'all could be planning your future together. You could be madly in love. This person's like a poet when they speak, you know. You swoon and they mean it. But they also are scared. I don't know what else to say. Man or woman. So yeah. Again, this is someone who could very well have conversations and even make plans for marriage or the future, things like that. They can even dance with the words, I'm madly in love with you. You're the one. You're everything I've wanted and more. I mean, very sweet on you. But deep down, beneath all of their beauty, because they have a lot. This person's a beautiful individual. They are. I told you they're easy to love. Vice versa, if it's reversed. Male or female, there is a scared little boy or little girl. They are. Don't let them fool you. And they're not trying to. They could be fooling themselves and not even knowing it, you know? I don't know. I think it's important for all of us to keep this in mind. And even myself, whenever I would get in relationships, which I, at least right now in my life, I don't do the relationship thing. I don't even do the like going on date thing. I'm just focusing on me and my future. I'm going to go back to school. But what's very important, which I think, and I never paid attention to this before, I would always lose myself in relationships and be all about the person. Like, I don't ever want to do that again if I even am open to that in the future relationships. But, you know, like I want to do things that help me along the way. Like I don't want to lose my identity. And I think this is important for whoever this is to do things that they love, which I think that you would probably definitely support. You know, like if this person is someone who likes to do a certain craft or go, I'm hearing like riding on the weekends, or they like to take trips or something to do with traveling, let them travel. Not let them, but like, you know, encourage them to travel and without you sometimes. It's good to have our alone time. It's good to do things on our own, even if we're in relationships, you know. If they love, you know, again, like arts and crafts, or if they love swimming, or if they love cooking, like, yeah, you can do, you know, spending time with family. Go spend time with family by yourself. It doesn't have to be where which I used to be like this, where I would get upset. I'm not saying any of you are like this, but I would be like, well, because I'd feel like they didn't want me around, but that was a me problem. You shouldn't have to go with, every time you want to visit your family, you shouldn't have to bring me. Like, come on now. You can go spend time with them without me, even if we are a team, you know? Because you should. Fuck it. And I should be able to spend time with mine or do what I want to do without you up my ass 24/7. It's healthy. We don't have to check in with each other all the time. Now, some people like that. And sometimes that's really unhealthy. That depends on what works for each people, like each person on an individual basis and in regards to a relationship. But this person, I feel like you would encourage their individuality, their autonomy. You would encourage their uniqueness, their alone time. Do what you want. If you like to go to auctions, go to auctions. You want to go take a trip, couple days or a couple hours, do so. Yeah. Do whatever you would do if I wasn't in your life. And you don't have to ask for my permission. You don't have to explain anything to me. I trust you. Otherwise, if I don't trust you, then I also have the problems and we probably don't need to be together yet or at all until I also work through my unconscious issues. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting today. It's a very different message than yesterday. It's not a bad message. It's just the unconscious mind is peeking through of this person. And why would it be doing that? Why would I even be able to pick up on it? Because it wants to be seen. This person wants to love all the way. They might very well right now, but I'm telling you right now, there's a side of them, vice versa, that's in there. That no matter how much is like, yes, this is it, this is me, blah, 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 there's always that side that can't let all the way go, that has their shoes on. That's the best way to put it. There's always a side that has their shoes on. So, I guess we'll leave it there. What time is it? Alright. Alright guys, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you.